Last Chance, Philip Burrows and Mark Foster's version Herbert Richards. Mark is a cameraman and he works for SFX News. Mr. Frank, his boss, is not happy with his work. Mike worked for 3 years at SFX News and still had not done good reportage. It will be his last chance to do a good job, otherwise he will be fired. Mike begins searching for a good story in some newspapers that were on his desk. He then sees that there is a volcano erupting in Hawaii. Mike decides to go to Hawaii and make an exciting move. Days later, Mike travels to Hawaii. He sees the plane to the island of Hawaii. When he arrives on the island, the population is desperately attempting to flee, fearing the volcano eruption. Ah! Mike was not afraid to die because he needed to make the film. The ice was crazy. On the island, he meets Jenny, a beautiful woman who gave him directions to get to the volcano. Mike decides to walk to the nearest volcano. On the way, he sees no one, only fire and destruction. He manages to make the film. While filming, Mike is almost hit by a large rock. Suddenly, a rock falls in the direction of Mike. Then he begins to run. During his escape, he realized that a woman was needing help. She was with her leg trapped under the rock. Mike manages to pull off the rock that held her leg. At the moment, he realizes that the girl is Jenny, who gave him the information when he came to the island. Mike took his tripod and made a sling for Jenny's leg. To help the girl, Mike left his camera on the floor. He descends the mountain with Janice and suddenly remembers his camera. No! My camera! Too late he forgot the mountain. When they were already far from the danger of the mountain. Mike thinks you lost your camera and of your job too. He despairs because he will not have another chance. 2 hours later, a helicopter appears and saves them. Mike is very tired all the time and regrets for leaving his old friend on the mountain. The next morning, Mr. Frank calls Mike. The boss asks him to go back to work because he needs to talk to him. The next day, at the SFX News, Mike is happily received by everyone, including his boss. Mr. Frank returns the camera to Mike and shows him the video made about the fact. And to Mike's surprise, enters the office the newest channel reporter. Jenny! He watches and thinks how beautiful she is. Who knows may get a romance may come out of this.